Yo, what is going on, guys? It is a historic day. Finally, after years of hunting, searching, trying to acquire a 6-star Archangel, I finally got him today, just out of a 6-star Nexus. It was a prayer I put into Kabam Jesus, and he answered my prayer. He was listening. And level up just so happens to already be on. So it's time to take this Archangel up. I have been holding on to a specific awakening gem for him for a long time. I just wanted him so bad, man. I see what a 6-star can do. I've been so jealous seeing people have a 6-star Horseman Archangel, and he's just melting everything, and I'm just sitting there staring at my 5-star, feeling left out. And in Battlegrounds, I'd get just destroyed by Archangel, so I'd have to ban them. It's so good to have him. So we have a bit of a predicament when it comes to ranking him up. I only have 8 mutant catalysts, so what we're gonna do, and I also have a rank up gem right here in the overflow. So we're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna get rid of that rank up gem in overflow, and then save our mutant catalyst. 8 is exactly enough to take him up to rank 3. So we have so it actually all works out pretty well. That's good. I was also very worried about my gold, because I should have enough to do a rank 4 once the Eternity of Pain rewards are paid out. Oh god, we're out of ISIL already. Good. Fudge. But yeah, we just got a bunch of gold from the Grandmaster's Gauntlet today, so that was good. Was very good. Alright, I still have some tier 6 basic ISO from ranking down Mole Man. That rank down is just really coming in clutch, man. It's really, oh man, it's really coming in handy. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we can go ahead and take Archangel up to rank 3. As you can see, I do have, or I guess you actually cannot see, I'll show you though real quick. I have 3 of these 2 to 3 gems. However, I'd prefer to just save these because I have a lot of tier 5 basic, and I have 43 tier 2 alpha and overflow, so I need to use those resources. So we're gonna go ahead and take Archangel up to rank 3. There we go. Beautiful. Keep using this basic ISO. Thanks, Mole Man. Shout out to you. Okay, are we gonna have enough? I think we will. It's crazy, man. Mole Man coming through for me. He's been coming through. He came through on the rank 4s for Omega Sentinel and Hulkling. And he's coming through now for Archangel. Alright, nice. Just ran out. Boom. There's Archangel to rank 3. Beautiful. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and pop. See, I have 2 generic awakening gems. And I think Archangel is absolutely worth a generic awakening gem. However, I've been saving this romance gem for so long. I wanted to give it to Tigra. I wanted to give it to Cersei. I wanted to give it to Null. I wanted to give it to Vision. I was like, no. I'm gonna save it. Save it for Archangel. Saving paid off. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna give him some Sig Stones, so that's at 25% already. Wow. That's pretty good. So at 4, totally turning their abilities off. Let's give him some Sig Stones. I can give him a ton. Let's give him some. Let's give him, I'm thinking like 27? 27. Yeah. Give him to Sig 31. I know that's a weird number, but that'll just put me to 50. So yeah, I have 135 left over here to take anyone up. And then what does that put this to? 27%. It's not bad. I think that's good enough for now. I think I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Wow. It's beautiful. Alright, guys. So there we go. Archangel, all taken up, awakened. Now we're going to go get some gameplay. We're going to make him a Horseman. We're going to have fun. I'm just going to have a blast. So I'll be back with gameplay. So stoked. So stoked. See you guys in 2 seconds. Yo, what's up, guys? We are now back for some gameplay. So, man, Archangel was just one of my most pro champs for so long, and it's just because he's so good. And a lot of the comments that I saw on the video when I pulled him was rank 4 Archangel. Seems like a lot of you guys were thinking I was going to rank 4 Archangel, and I don't want to mislead or anything, but I have no intention of rank 4ing Archangel anytime soon. But I just think that's more of a compliment to him than a diss, because like, him and CGR, like, they really don't need rank 4. Sure, they would kill stuff faster and it would be pretty badass to have them at rank 4, but there's definitely some other champs that, you know, need it a lot more that I kind of want to focus on giving it to first. So I'm going to be holding off on the rank 3, on the rank 4, and just keeping Archangel at rank 3 because he's an absolute menace at rank 3. However though, there is, getting Archangel does make me want to rank 4 a mutant though. And that's Apocalypse, man. Apocalypse is on the list now. Honestly, I've been playing around with him more, just been liking him more lately, and I've just been, yeah man, been messing heavy with Apocalypse lately. And there's actually a really cool synergy that Apocalypse has with Archangel that I didn't even know. So a lot of gameplay in this video is going to be Horseman Archangel. But Apocalypse just has this is non-Horseman Archangel, and he has a synergy with Archangel that when Archangel's heavies a stunned opponent, you pause neurotoxin duration for 3 seconds. That's crazy, man. So we just took down Doom in the Grandmaster's Gauntlet with Archangel, which you're supposed to use XL champs, but he's Archangel. So that was my first fight with him. It definitely took me a couple tries to get that, but that's the first fight that I soloed with Archangel. Now, this was the next fight. So I just joined Alliance War. I saw this Wolverine Weapon X. It had spiked armor. I'm like, okay, let's bring in Archangel. So he's running Suicides, which is unfortunate for him, for this Weapon X, because 2 heavies, we got 4 neuros. They're taken for 4,300 per tick. That's over 8,500 damage every single second. That's 5k per tick. That's over 10,000 damage every single second. And yeah, he's dead. So, goodbye, Weapon X. Next up, I was messing around in the Cav EQ. And I was in the Mutant Quest. And I was like, you know, I should bring Archangel here. And I did the, whatchamacallit, the Power Shield path. And dude, Archangel is absurd for Power Shield. It was blowing my mind. Which, I didn't get any gameplay in the Cav quest, but we are going to have some Act 7 gameplay of some Power Shield, so I'll show you the interaction I'm talking about later. But here, actually I forget the node that was going on here, but this is just, you know, Cav EQ level health pools. We got a beast here. And yeah, this is Horseman. Archangel as a Horseman, dude, is just a whole different breed. And that, like, I think Apocalypse would be such a solid rank 4. And then I could rock Horseman Archangel more so if I had a rank 4 Apocalypse. Yeah, man. Rank 4 Apocalypse, he's on the list. I'd say he's within, like, my next 5 rank 4s. Quicksilver is at the top of the list right now. He's definitely a champ that I want to rank for the absolute most next. Him and Gallon both actually are very tempting. And then there's a skill champion that I also want to rank 4. I still don't have a rank 4 skill champion, so that's high on the list. But after those fellas, or ladies, for skill, Black Cat, I don't know. Then it's like Hercules and APOC. Those are like the next 2 that are on track for rank 4. So I definitely want to get them up to rank 4. They're in line. They are waiting in line now. So you can see Horseman Archangel. It's just a different breed. So here we actually have another beast. This is a totally different quest. This is like a 20-second fight. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me fighting beasts all day, but this path is just funny. So we have Flare and there's Slumber, but again, you're supposed to be using XLs or you are supposed to glance. But Archangel doesn't care. As soon as we get a couple neuros, it's all good. So here got some poisons. I don't even have any neuros yet, but boom, now we do. And you can see those are ticking for 15k. I love Flare, man. Anything that boosts Archangel's attack also boosts his neurotoxin's damage. So, like Suicides, boosts, Furies from nodes, all of that just increases those neurotoxin damage more. And they already do so much at base, it's crazy. So next up here we have the Immortal Abomination boss in Act 7. So Archangel, one of the absolute best counters to Immortal Abomination. One of the best like counters that's not poison immune, I'd say, to him. Because if Immortal Abomination is awakened, he starts with poisons on himself. So Archangel doesn't even have to go through the trouble of getting bleeds and then taking block hits to get the poisons. Like, he can just heavy and boom, turn them right into neurotoxin. It's incredible. Especially for like Battlegrounds, Archangel probably lead the best and fastest high bomb counter with, you know, decent levels of RNG. It's crazy. Right there, I just took a big burst of the meltdown damage because I was not at all paying attention to that. My whole plan and goal here was to just kill him before the nodes really matter. And we did. We didn't die. So yeah, there goes Immortal Abomination boss. Just Archangel, so good for I-Bomb, dude. So good for him. Okay, so next fight here, we're jumping into some more Act 7. Here's 7.1. Here we have Stun Vulnerability and Footloose. So Footloose, one of the most annoying nodes in the game, honestly. Makes the defender get an evade and an unstoppable buff every time they throw a special. It's just annoying, dude. It's not like super bad node or like super anti-player node. It's just annoying. That's all. But we have 3 neurotoxins here. Never mind. 5 neurotoxins here. He's gonna throw a special. I think 8 neurotoxins. Yeah. So here he throws a special, and you can see he gets no buffs, no evade buff, no unstoppable buff. Because we're just turning off his ability accuracy, and he's just dead. He got off 1 special, and then he died. And I think that was just regular Archangel. And now here we have, we'll just put the Horseman pre-fight on here. Now we have Horseman Archangel. So you'll see, I mean, we had pretty good RNG. It felt like I was a Horseman on that first fight. The RNG was pretty nuts. But honestly, man, the Horseman ability, the more I think about it, and we have a little bit of comparison now with the whole Herald situation with Gallon and the Cosmic class. Honestly, I think the whole Gallon and Herald situation just highlighted how strong the Horseman ability is, even more so. It's crazy, honestly. Like, just even the smaller aspects of being a Horseman. Like, I think two of the most amazing things about being a Horseman is the passive prowess that all mutants can get, and the bleed immunity. That's really good, right? But there's also the little nuances that you get, where the first time you get hit in a fight, you go unstoppable. That is huge, man. That's a massive safety net. And every time an opponent purifies a debuff, you go unblockable, which is insane. And it works with Archangel's abilities. When you convert your debuffs into neurotoxins, you still get that unblockable, which I'm going to use towards the end of the video. It actually really comes in handy. So here we have Special Chaos Inversion. I was hoping Archangel would turn that node off, but he wasn't, so I just opted to block the specials. However, normally that's not really a good plan here, because this Spider Witch gains an absurd amount of prowess, usually. But because of those neuros, she hasn't gained a single one yet. Some are going to come through, slip through the cracks, because we weren't fully reducing that ability accuracy. So you see here she got a prowess towards the end, but it doesn't really matter, because she's dead. We're just melting these fights, man. Horseman Archangel. Wow, just a different breed of champion. So, speaking of Horseman Archangel, I was going to Horseman him for this fight, but I totally forgot to use Apocalypse on the way here. So, he still only has 1 charge. I had the whole team ready for it, but I just forgot to use him. So, we're going to be going for some regular Archangel on this fight here. We have a Weapon X. Now, I do make a big mistake here. I just sort of, which is silly because I've had Weapon X since you could have him, so you think I know his abilities by now. But I just forgot that when he goes into Berserk mode, he becomes stun immune. So I was kind of like waiting for my neuros to expire so that I could, you know, like go for heavy, and I was like, wait, why didn't that stun him? Was it because he was during the special? So right there, I thought he was going to get stunned, so I kind of kept attacking, and I ate a special one, but luckily got Heimdall on the team, so it's like it didn't even happen, which is pretty nice. Heimdall, man. So yeah, just going for some specials here, converting some debuffs to neuros. So he's just got a little bit of health left, and yeah, is dead, just about. As you can see, he's not healing at all, because as long as Archangel is awakened, Just one neurotoxin will completely heal block the opponent, which is pretty damn nice. So next up here we have some Labyrinth of Legends. So we have a 1.5 million health pool opponent. We're going to see how fast Archangel, as a Horseman with class advantage, can take off 1.5 million HP. Now, here is actually, we're going to highlight another piece of Archangel's utility. So, you see we just parried, a successful parry, and boom. Well, I missed the parry there, but here, boom, 2 for 2 on the parries actually stunning Electra, which, if you're running suicides, for that to happen, you'd have to be very lucky for most champions, because Electra lowers ability accuracy by, I want to say, 60, 70 something percentage, if you have a debuff on you. That means your parries would fail, but Archangel cannot have his ability accuracy reduced. So Archangel doesn't care. He doesn't give no Fs. It doesn't matter to him. We can still just parry as much as we want. We know that the parry stun's gonna land. Right there you see we got hit, but we went unstoppable because we're a Horseman. Dude, that safety net is insane. That's so good. That's honestly one of my favorite things about being a Horseman, is just that safety net it gives to all champions. Like, I don't think I've ever ran Kitty as a Horseman in war, but if I had a Horseman Kitty in war, I feel like I would never die. Like, so many safety nets would be put into place. It would be insane. It would be absolutely insane. But boom, we just got like 4 neuros from that heavy right there. And blocked her special. Right there she evaded. Labyrinth Evade is a different beast. 10 neuros. You'd think I would never have to worry about evade. That's taken for 14,000. Dude, that's almost 30,000 damage per second. That's just crazy. Dude, but look at this big brain AI here. She has 5 bleeds on her. Look at her. She's gonna wait for every single one of those bleeds to expire before she dashes at me. What is that ingenious AI? It's ridiculous. AI in this game is becoming so advanced, dude. It's honestly hard to believe sometimes. Okay, so last rounds of fights I have for you guys here. We're gonna be jumping back into Asim Act 7, and I'm gonna be showing you guys Power Shield. So Archangel, I don't remember this happening like years ago when I used to run Archangel as like a 4-star and maybe even like a 5-star. I don't know if I got him early as a 5-star when like 5-stars were still super relevant. But I definitely used to run Archangel good amounts. I think I did get a 5-star semi early. So I used him quite a bit. I remember using him on Power Shield, but I don't remember this interaction. Maybe it's always been there, maybe it's new. Honestly, I don't know. But you're gonna see when I throw my specials, mainly my special 1 and 2s, the neuros are gonna go crazy. Here, I went for a special 3 because I was thinking, like, you know, with Power Shield, my special 3 should hit super hard, and it should put on an insane neurotoxin, and it should just be taking super hard. So I feel like the way Power Shield used to work for like Archangel and characters like him would be like, if you applied, for example, the neurotoxin like through the special attack, like with the special attack hits that neuro got applied, that neuro would have like way more damage. It would have like scaled damage with the Power Shield. So that's how I thought it worked, and that's how I thought it used to work. Like I said, I don't know if things have been changed, but that's not how it works now. So it's even crazier now. So I'm gonna, since that special 3 strategy was not the play, I'm not gonna do that again. Here, I'm gonna show you guys what is the play. So just honestly like special 1s, because they're semi-long, that's what you want. So basically, every time we throw special 1 or 2, our neurotoxin damage just starts to scale with Power Shield for the duration of that special, but after it goes back to normal. That's what it seems like. So here we're gonna get 3 neuros. They're ticking for 3,500, okay? So 3,500 per tick. Now we throw this, and they're ticking for 14,000. What? Went from 3,000 to 14,000, and now it's back to normal. Here, to 24,000. There was some 20+ thousand ticks of damage in there. What? What? Archangel is absurd for Power Shield, man. Just get up a couple of neuros, throw some special 1s or 2s, and literally just watch their health bar just melt away. interaction, dude. And like I said, I first found that when I was doing the Cavalier event quest, the mutant one. There was a path that had power shield, and that's when I first noticed it. I'm like, dude, what? My neuros are going crazy. And so I wasn't sure if maybe it was a Cav EQ specific thing, like if there's maybe a node in there making that happen, making it scale that way. But no, it's working the same in Act 7 here. Alright, so let's take a look at our numbers. We're ticking for like 7,000 right now. I throw this, and I couldn't even tell. There's so much red there, but you can see she just dropped. It's so much damage, they just die. It's wow, wonderful. So I was just having an absolute blast on this path, man. It was so much fun. Next up here we have a Null. Null can be pretty annoying, so we're gonna be going for Archangel here. When I fight Null, my goal is to just never let him throw a special 1. Just always try to push him to the special 2, because I can evade the special 2 pretty reliably without getting like hit at all, without taking any blocked hits. So that's what I like to go for. So here I definitely want to bait that special 2. Bada bing, bada boom. Got it. Perfect. Drop my special 2. We didn't have a ton of neuros up, so our damage, wasn't going crazy. Here we have 1 neuro up. I think I'm just gonna throw it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that. It went from like a 3k tick to like a 7,000 tick or something like that, just with 1 neuro there with power shield scaling, which is pretty crazy. So here, just taking some blocked hits, trying to build poisons, build more neuros. Boom, you can see 14k per tick there during the special, and then it goes down to 4,500 per tick. Insanity, man. The numbers, holy fudge. Power shield scaling, wow. Okay, so that was a very fun path, very fun time with Archangel, but we're gonna go one step further and finish the quest, take on a boss. So I saw Mojo here, and this Mojo, the fight's all about heavy attacking, knocking him down, and you can transfer the degens on you. So I was like, dude, that's a perfect matchup for Archangel. Also, one thing that's really good for Archangel is, so the way you apply poisons to the opponent is for however many bleed effects you have on them, they have a 25% chance to gain a poison when hitting into your block. So if they have 1 bleed, 25%, 2 bleeds, 50%, etc., etc. So champions that have a lot, but I think it's only hits that are like physical, make contact. So Mojo's special 1 would be perfect to apply a ton of poison. So here we have 4 bleeds. This is perfect. So every block hit now, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a poison. And then if we can just take a special 1 in the block right here, boom, all those hits, boom, 6 poisons. That is awesome, man. I was looking for a matchup like this where Archangel could just really excel based off hit count. I feel like, Quicksilver. Oh my god. Archangel is going to destroy Quicksilver, man. It didn't work in the Cav EQ because they gave him a poison immunity node, but that's definitely why they gave that poison immunity node. So Archangel could counter him. Right there, you see I took advantage of the unblockable passive from being a Horseman, and just broke through his block with my special 1. Here we push him to special 3 by accident, but luckily Oscillate puts him into the armor phase, so he gets kind of passive. Then my neuro expires, he gets stunned, and then he dies. So, dude, just so happy that I finally pulled this guy. Had just an absolute blast with him. So much fun with Archangel. One of my favorite champs. Just such an OG. I don't think I'm going to be taking him to rank 3 though, but it's definitely got Apocalypse on my radar now because, and just honestly the Horseman abilities in general, just really with the Herald and Gallon highlighting just how strong that Horseman is, which makes the mutant class so strong in turn. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this rank 3 Archangel gameplay. I had so much fun pulling him, ranking him up, using him, and yeah, very excited to use him in Alliance Wars in the future, in Battlegrounds. I can finally stop banning him every time I see someone else have an Archangel, and just endgame content in the future. I know Archangel is always going to be viable for it. If they can bleed and be poisoned and apply neuros, it's probably going to be good. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I would really appreciate if you drop a like on this one. I've been waiting years to make it. Finally got to. Just so stoked. Subscribe if you like to see more content. We are getting so close to 100K. We're less than 5,000 subscribers away. I just want to thank you guys for all the support on the channel recently. It really helps to motivate me, keep me going. Just seeing the big numbers and stuff, and it's the big yellow numbers on YouTube. It's great. Thank you guys for all the support. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.